I'm really glad you came. I just received a call from the hospital. Jake is not doing well at all. I have to get back there. I didn't want to meet you in New Beginnings because I didn't want to upset anybody there, especially your mother. Jaquan, I know this is hard for you.
This is hard for all of us.
Ma, I can handle this. Not to be disrespectful, but you don't know how I feel.
We have all made mistakes, but that does not mean that a person cannot be good.
What do you want me to say? You expect me to go home with you, be tested, and if I'm a match, do the right thing?
I'm not standing here begging about a dog. We're talking about a human life, a human being.
Who means the world to your family, but nothing to me.
Are you proud that your son is talking to me like this?
Jaquan is a grown man, and he makes his own decisions.
Look at you, standing there, preaching like some self-righteous bitch, when deep down, you don't give a damn. Well, I'm sorry that your father did what he did to you. And you. We all know how he felt about your skank ass.
Well, Geneva, why would he want me when your legs were always up? And we both know how you tried everything in your power to keep Jaquan away from his father. And don't think for a minute, say what Georgianne told me. I knew he was never receiving the information regarding his son. But I don't blame you. Because if he really wanted to see Jaquan, he would have found him.
My legs were up. And when they finally came down, poof, you were gone. Things did not happen like that, all right?
You didn't want me in his life?
Because she was an insecure bitch.
What I did was wrong, but he's still your father, and he needs.
I am tired of hearing about you talk about his needs. Damn it, did you ever once think about what I needed? It was not easy for me growing up. Yes, I had a father who loved me, but I always felt like something was missing. I treated my mother like shit for years because I felt like she did something wrong.
Jaquan.
No, you listen to me. I remember asking my mother and Archie questions about him, and although they could have said some awful things, they never once badmouthed him. My mother said the relationship did not work out. Don't get me wrong, I love Archie. But every boy wants to know what his real dad is like. Could you imagine what it felt hearing that man say, I don't want you in my life? And this is the good part. Take a good look at me, boy. Because this is your last visit. You cannot imagine how I felt.
You don't have to do this, Jaquan.
I treated my mother and Archie like shit for years. Because I didn't know who I was. And I realized it wasn't my mother's fault that piece of garbage turned his back on me. And you know something, Miss Crawford? You almost had me fooled. With that little innocent act of yours, leaving out that part you played.
It's not like you didn't have anybody in your life. You had a family that loved you.
See, even the man was my father. He was my father. And I had a right to know the truth from the beginning. And you are right, I do have a family that loves me. And I had to learn through the years what it takes to be a father. It does not always have to be the person that gave birth to you. It can be a kind and loving person, and that's what Archie was to me. He taught me about family values.
What more do you want me to say?
Nothing!
Jake is my life.
Your life, he means nothing to me.
Give me a reason to kick your ass.
Don't do this. It's over.
It is over. I'm out of here.
You leaving so soon? What about that comment you made about my son being a murderer? Huh, Geneva? You dirty whore. You have 4 other boys, and I find it strange that none of them are a match. Is there something you need to tell us, Miss Geneva? Of course not. You got your answer, and I'm sorry it wasn't the answer that you wanted to hear. But you have to respect my son. You have to respect his decision.
I'm sorry, Jaquan.
I'm sorry too.